So let's rank the To All the Boys I've Loved Before film trilogy. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, with a ranking. Today I'm going to rank the To All the Boys I've Loved Before film trilogy. I've seen all three films on Netflix, which is where they premiered, including the newest one, which of course was Always and Forever, which just recently premiered. If you've not seen my reviews of all three movies, I would advise you to stop the video at once and click on that card to go to my playlist and then watch the ranking, okay? Give you just a few seconds, starting now. Okay, now then, I really will say this was unexpected to me, and one of these since it was the first was ever nominated for the Kids' Choice Awards. I was not aware this was even I don't know, but after watching it, I really loved this film series. I mean, well, now some of them have a few issues, but not too many. But still, the film series was pretty good. So, if you're ready for this little ranking and what have you, I do hope so, because this had really good characters. You know, we had Lana Condor as Laura Jean and Noah Centineo as Peter, and we had, well, lots of other great characters. So if you're ready, let's get started, and here we go. Number 3 is To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, which was released last year in 2020. I will say that when I first watched it, I thought it was pretty good and what have you. It wasn't quite as good as the first one, but the film, which has now been certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, as I've just seen, it's now at 75%. But anyway, the film is pretty good and what have you, but it does have a few mishaps and what have you, but I still really liked well, how some of this went, what have you. And let's see. And Laura Jean visiting a retirement home where her older sister Margot went and met an old lady named Stormy. Yeah, really something. I will say that it does have a few fun moments, especially when Laura Jean comes to the retirement home for the first time. It was pretty funny. But anyway, it's not too bad of a movie. I mean, it was just quite kind of okay, since I gave it 4 stars out of 5. But still, I'm gonna say, P.S. I Still Love You. It's not too bad. It's just the lowest one, but I think you'll understand. But I still like it though, okay? Number 2 is To All the Boys, Always and Forever, which just now came yesterday on the Friday. But anyway, I just watched this for the first time when it premiered. And what can I say? I thought this was amazing. This was a step up from the last one, and I saw that some people were a little impressed with this over the last one. Anyway, I really got to enjoy this. I mean, as Laura Jean prepares for the end of high school and the start of adulthood, and while enjoying a pair of life-changing trips, one to Korea and another one to New York, it leads her to reimagine what life with her family, friends, and Peter will look like after graduation. Yeah, but I have to say the story was really good in one of it. It just had some slight downsides, but not a whole lot. This film, I easily gave it 4.5 stars for that reason. But anyway, I loved it. If you've not seen that movie, you should check it out. Of course, it just recently came. The performances we got from the whole cast was really good. Laura Connors, Laura Jean, yeah, Noah Centineo, yep. They were all really good. I forgot to tell you, Anna Cathcart, who plays Kitty, Laura Jean's little sister, is absolutely adorbs. Yep. I mean, even after seeing her playing Dizzy Tremaine in the Descendants trilogy, the second, she didn't appear in the first one, but the second and third ones anyway. Yeah, she was pretty cute. But everybody in this movie was absolutely real good. I mean, I was a big surprise to see Henry Thomas in this, playing Pierre's dad. That was really something. I gotta say, the ending to the movie was pretty surprising as well. But I won't tell you because I didn't mention that, not even in my spoiler-free review, which I recently did. So anyway, I think this was really good. I liked the prom scene, which that wasn't too bad. But anyway, to all the boys, always and forever, definitely really good. And do you know what number one is? I'll let you see what it is. Number one is. You guessed it, the one that started it all. To all the boys I've loved before, from 2018. I really have to say, this was a fun-filled experience. This is what got me into this series. While I may not have read the books, and even though that's usually more girls and girls' books and what have you, but still, I can sometimes do that, maybe. But anywho, this film was just so amazing because I never knew what this was about and what have you. But after watching it, I have to say it's really a good film. I loved how it all happened. For how it all went for Laura Jean, writing letters to boys she feels an intense passion for many years or months or what have you, for locking them away in her closet in a hat box. But apparently, you probably already know who was responsible for sending the letters. But if you've not seen the movie, I will. But if you haven't seen the movie, you just need to watch it unless you've watched my reviews and what have you. But anyway, I really think this was really a fun movie. It was just so much fun. Getting us introduced to all these great characters, including Laura Jean, Peter, Margot, Kitty, let's see, Greg and Lucas, and Genevieve, or Jen for short, Josh. Yeah, I have to say, the list goes on, but I have to say that To All the Boys I've Loved Before was definitely really a fun-filled movie. I think this was probably the best teen rom-com I had seen in the last few years. And like I say, I really do love it. I've revisited the first two before I watched Always and Forever. And the first movie, I'm gonna say it still got it. The second one just kind of toned it down a little after revisiting that, but still liked it though. Excuse me, everyone. But even so, I think To All the Boys I've Loved Before is my favorite of the film franchise of this series. Of course, all these are based on Jane Hamm's books. And what can I say? This movie, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, is wonderful, and that's why it's my number one fave of this franchise, the trilogy. So, what's your favorite film of this series? How would you rank the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of The Fault in Our Stars for Valentine's Day. And also, stay tuned for my ranking of the Carpenter songs. I'm going to start working on that, promise. But anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to see some of these other videos I have recently done. In the upper left-hand corner is my playlist for the Twilight Saga. The ranking has been delayed, but it will come up next week, promise. I finally fixed it up. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, and the bottom left-hand corner is my recent, well, not recent review, I'm sorry, my is my review for what has become my most viewed video of the month so far, The Princess and the Frog, with 20 views already. But I've just found The Silence of the Lambs is not too far behind. The bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.